This is rivalry. We have mom first impressions only, she says. We have Rachel's, if I don't win, someone's gonna die before we leave. And Zachary, I just wanna win. It's not fair. The game goes on.
If you're a homeschool mom who has learned in her homeschool journey that she needs to pursue personal growth because homeschooling requires it, then I have a place for you. Hi, I'm Teresa Wiedrick, the certified life coach, graduated homeschool mom of 4, and homeschool mentor found here on the YouTube channel, also found on my website, capturingthecharmedlife.com. That's what I called my website. When I first started blogging as a newer homeschool mom of 4 kids, I needed a time away every Wednesday night to head over to Starbucks and just write everything that was going on in my world. And I built a website called Capturing the Charmed Life because guess why I wanted to homeschool? Yeah, I wanted to capture my charmed life. And it really was. It was a beautiful homeschool journey filled with loads of beautiful moments and memories and lots of things to learn, especially for me, especially like around math and fractions and chemistry and all sorts of things that I thought I knew but I didn't know, or I definitely knew I didn't know but I had to relearn. And also I got to pursue all of my curiosities and interests, and it was just a marvelous, charmed homeschool life. And also, it had its challenges. Can I hear an amen? This homeschool life can be challenging. And if you are like me, where you learned that you needed to choose personal growth, you needed to figure out a few things, you needed perspective shifts, you needed strategies or tools to actually shift in a direction that would benefit both you and your kids, well, then you've come to the right place. You can certainly find personal growth opportunities here on the YouTube channel, but you can do it in real time with me and other homeschool moms just like that too. You can find it over at the Confident Homeschool Mom Collective, formerly known as the Homeschool Mom Support Group on Patreon. So in the Confident Homeschool Collective, my goal is to help you shed what's not working so you can show up in your homeschool and your mom life authentically, confidently, and purposefully. Why join the Confident Homeschool Mom Collective? Because I believe you can be inspired to become more of who you were meant to be as a homeschool mom. Your growth journey is calling you to it. So this Confident Homeschool Mom Collective can be a daily source for you, a place where you can be inspired, but also a place where you can do some exploration here in your life. So we'll call it Homeschool Life Coaching in your pocket because it's on your phone, in your pocket, or wherever. You're welcome to join us in the Confident Homeschool Mom Collective. Every Monday, I'll check in with you to see how things are going. Tuesdays, you'll get a private podcast. I already have a podcast called the Homeschool Mama Self-Care Podcast, but this one will be especially designed for you because just as I encourage homeschool moms to customize their educational approaches to each of the actual kids in their home, I also customize this group to you. On Wednesdays, I offer you free resources, whether they're from me or whether they're from other people that will benefit your homeschool mom life. On Thursday, you'll find clarifying journal prompts that you can use all week long. And on Friday, we meet at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to have conversations around the real things that are going on in our real homeschool mom lives. Once a month, we join for a roundtable discussion to try to unpack and clarify the challenges that are in our homes. Another time in the month, we'll join together in a book discussion. You can read it or you don't have to. You can show up to have a discussion about books that can influence and benefit your homeschool mom life. Another Friday, we'll join together for the writer's room where you can develop your journal or blogging practices. And on another Friday, we'll join for a customized workshop designed just for you. This workshop will be interactive and involve conversation with other homeschool moms from around the world dealing with real homeschool challenges just like you. So if you're looking for a community of support, authentic connection, so you can live your homeschool mom life on purpose, join me. Check the link down below. But you'd probably like to listen to what other homeschool moms say about the Confident Homeschool Mom Collective. So I share with you 3 comments. by 3 moms. The first is Michelle. She shares, I would describe this group as having unwavering support. Everyone I've met in the group, I would feel would have my back. We may not have the same background or beliefs, but because we're all on the same path, we can deeply understand and have compassion for each other. It is such a beautiful thing. From my experience, this group is different in that there isn't a one-upmanship mentality. There is an offer of support and suggestions to try, but not in any way condescending. There isn't the feeling of needing to compare. So another mom named Whitney says, I've really appreciated the book club this year as part of our Confident Homeschool Mom Collective. I've read some familiar authors and topics, but there are also titles and topics that I hadn't considered, and I've really benefited from these. We're reading Growing Yourself Up for the month, and I'm finding it really pushing me in some areas that I needed to see growth. The ladies are also fun to chat with. I love that if we don't read the books, it's totally okay. And the third homeschool mom said, thank you, Teresa. I absolutely love the group of women you've attracted into your workshops and this support group. It has definitely been a game changer for me. Women supporting women from all different backgrounds, from all around the world. It really is such a beautiful thing. I don't feel lonely doing this homeschool mom thing. We live rurally and it can make it extra difficult to tap into a homeschool community. To know I have help and support in my pocket anytime I post in the group, and have you or another member's support means the absolute world to me. And I am delighted to walk alongside homeschool moms around the world. I would have loved this group in my earlier homeschool days because it felt really kind of lonely. Always there's a discussion about socialization for the homeschool kids, but I'd say sometimes we're so busy bringing our kids back and forth, driving them to all the cool things they're doing, socializing, and doing all the myriad of educational opportunities, and we are hanging out in the minivan. But if that's you, just know that you are most welcome to join us here in the Confident Homeschool Mom Collective.